Holy shit, guys. Crypto's craziest week yet. The Friday bullshit definitely continued this week. Holy cow. It's been nuts. Okay. We got a lot of news to talk about today. A lot of things, cover a lot of charts. Of course, answering your questions second half of the stream. So let's get straight into it. Of course, first thing, you probably heard all about it by now, obviously, is the Bybit hack. Now, obviously, anytime there's this kind of situation, look, by the way, full disclosures, I'm an affiliate for Bybit. I've been an affiliate for Bybit for years now. Okay. I use Bybit all the time. This is a bad situation for them. And my comment section, of course, was filled with people dancing on the grave, saying, screw you, screw Bybit, all this stuff. Everybody always wants to come out and talk shit when it's time to talk shit. But the reality is that Bybit fully recovered from this situation. Withdrawals never stopped. People got all their money. And it was a $1.4 billion hack, but Bybit is a wildly successful company. And with $1.4 billion is a gargantuan sum of money, and it's probably going to be eaten to months of their profits. They were able to cover it, and they did cover it. Industry came together. Binance gave loans. BitGet gave loans. It is a crazy situation. This is a North Korea hack, by the way. So North Korean hackers came out and, just got them again, man. Apparently, it's not the first hit by the North Korean hacking group. So exchanges, I'm sure, is a big wake-up call for all exchanges that they're going to be trying a lot harder to make sure that security is even better than it was before. It's a long story. I don't think we need to get all the details of it. But anyway, that spooked the market, obviously, on Friday afternoon. Situation's largely resolved itself by now, but holy shit. Holy shit, man. It's crazy. As Rand says, Fridays in crypto, man. We had 17th January, Trump token liquidity drain. 24th January, DeepSeek dump. 31st, Trump tariffs and ETH liquidations. The big sell-off happened then. Feb 14, we had the Libra launch. Giant exit liquidity scam again. This Friday, Bybit hack. Holy crap, man. Crazy. Of course, not just the Bybit hack either. We had lots of other stuff. Sentiment absolutely in the gutter right now. We are right now at the same sentiment levels we basically were during the Japanese yen carry trade fiasco back in August. It's crazy, actually, to think about. But sentiment currently not in free fall. As Cato points out here, we're actually kind of flatlining on sentiment. Most of the people who panicked have already panicked and left, right? People who think it's going to be a bear market, they're already out. So the people who are left here are just scarred psychologically for life. Crikey. Anyway, we do have good news, though. I know there's been some bullshit recently. Big bullshit. But we had some incredible news on Friday that unfortunately were just totally overshadowed by all the BS that happened later. Like, wait, every damn time. We talked about this on Friday, too. It's like, oh, markets are finally starting to look good, man. Fantastic. We're all on borderline breakouts. But as I was saying then, like, just got to keep an eye out. Some shit could still happen. This sends it into risk off. Well, shit happened. Bybit hack. Options expiry, more on that in a second. But anyway, we did have good news, okay? There has been good news, okay? And we can get back to those key levels of price resistance, take them out at any time, and then also some future, okay? So anyway, U.S. SEC has agreed to dismiss its enforcement case against Coinbase, which includes claims that Solana was a security. Solana is not a security. It's going to get an ETF. Conversation over, okay? Coinbase has basically won their case against the SEC. Now, it was dismissed, but essentially it means the case was bullshit. Coinbase, free to run and operate their business without being attacked by regulators again. Fantastic. Really good news. Market didn't give a shit about that because Bybit got hacked. Big OPEX day. This is from the chart doctor here. $2.7 trillion of options expired on Friday, which of course caused volatility in the stock market. Right around the same time that Bybit was getting hacked. I mean, can't make this shit up, guys. It's crazy. ICOB saying final thoughts on that. Equities had their worst day of the year. Literally the biggest heist in crypto history. And overall, ETH just down 2% on the daily with ETH BTC barely moving. Not sure if that's complacency or sellers genuinely out of coins, but I think it's way better than it could have been. True. Pre-market futures opening up. Okay. Green for the stock markets. Now, it doesn't mean that we're going to be green for crypto. In fact, currently it's not looking like the case at all. But stock markets keep doing fine, man. Look at this. Probably have a green day in stocks today. because screw us, crypto holders, screw us. That's why. Yeah. Hey, DXY, that's the dollar index, still heading down. This chart here from Otavio. Trump's first term in the red, Trump's second term in the white here. Trump wants a weaker dollar. Weaker dollars usually good for risk assets, okay? That weaker dollar move from Trump's first term took us through the 2016-2017 mega bull run. What if it's 2016, guys? What if it's 2016 and we still have over a year of this shit to go? Oh my God, I'm tired. We just top in like May and we can all just sell and forget about it and go, oh no, they're going to keep grinding it out, and extracting for years to come, aren't they? And then the Great Depression will come. Anyway, there are good things happening in the world, okay, guys? Okay, just remember, stay positive. It's hard in times like this, but stay positive, okay? Global M2, look at this. This is an overlay of the 2016-2017 Donald Trump presidency and global M2 supply after initial pullback into inauguration. Shortly thereafter, we start moving up. Similar scenario to what we're having right now. Now, you can see global M2 is ticking up. Global M2 is what you need for risk assets to move higher, okay? We had the big surge in global M2 leading into December. We talked about that back in December. Like, yeah, there's going to potentially be a cry. I did not expect such a horrific correction on altcoins, by the way. I thought, holy shit, that's next level crazy, man. Bitcoin's barely moved, but it did correct, right? And we talked about, Raoul Pal's charts and stuff like this. This, by the way, is the Raoul Pal chart here as well, shared by Julian Patel from, Real Vision. So they were saying, look, global M2 is pulling back. We could probably see a pullback in risk assets during this time with expectations. That's probably going to bounce in a few months. Well, the bounce is coming. And as long as the bounce holds, we keep going for global M2. This is probably the strongest signal that we have for risk assets to do well in the rest of 2025. It's the big signal. Okay. I know the day-to-day shit's a lot of noise. Okay, options expiries and Bybit getting hacked. And there was another thing that got hacked today. And like, it's been rough out there, guys. And look, public service announcement for everybody out here in crypto, okay? I know it's been bad recently, okay? If you're struggling, if you're feeling bad, remember, it's just money, guys. There was literally a dude who unalived himself on a live stream the other day because he lost his last $500 in a meme coin rug pull. Heartbreaking, man. Heartbreaking. Just guys, there are people who love you. There are people who, and we're at that stage of the cycle where Papa Lark's got to come out here and say, guys, please take care of yourselves, okay? I know it's bad. I know a lot of people haven't taken any money off the table. You're completely down. You went way too far on the risk spectrum. You can always make more money. There's always more money to be made. Okay. There's always more time. There's always more opportunities. Okay. If you're really struggling, pick up a damn phone call hotline. Go out for a walk. Literally get away from your screens. All you see when you scroll social media is doom, 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 doom. Okay. We try to provide a counter narrative around here, but also don't like to sugarcoat stuff. All right. Anyway. Colin here with great chart. Global. Oh, God. Damn it, Lark. Stop talking about the global M2 supply all the time. I know. We made multiple videos talking about it from different angles at the weekend. You guys were like, Lark, what the heck, man? Stop making videos talking. It was the same topic, but it's different angles of the same topic. And it's really important to understand this because this is probably one of the biggest things narrative wise is going to see us going. Oh, yeah, we got strategic Bitcoin reserve and the global, the sovereign wealth fund and all that stuff coming for the USA, which is all big too. But the rising money supply is the tide that lifts all boats, okay? And it lifts up our Bitcoin, and it lifts up our dog coins and all that kind of stuff. Call in here, the chart, Global M2 supply predicts a Bitcoin blast-off date of March 7th. We can see that usually it follows a few weeks behind. Global M2 is already breaking out. Bitcoin tends to lag a little bit behind Global M2 by 4 to 6 weeks. So he shifted this chart, the M2 data forward by 46 days. So in that scenario, well, we're looking for a pretty soon move for Bitcoin and the wider cryptocurrency market here. Just survive, guys. Survive. Stay in, stay locked in, survive. You will be okay. You'll make it out the other side. Hey, guys, if you're a trader, get yourselves an account over on Femex. Look, $50 sign-up bonus. Semi saying it gives bonus. Should have got your bonus, man. Double check. There's a promotions center. Go check your promotion center. Make sure you get that. Anyway, $50 bonus on sign up. Okay. So $50 for free. You use the link down below and that's available to everyone everywhere. Okay. So no matter where you are located out in the world, you can use Femex. Use the link down below to get signed up. $50 bonus just for signing up. You get $50 for free that you can use to test out the exchange, do a trade, whatever, play around. Okay. Deposit rewards up to $500. So you deposit 20%, about 20% deposit rebate. So you deposit $1,000, get $200 back, right? And depending on how much trading you do, you can get up to another $1,000 in bonuses. So go check it out if you're a cryptocurrency trader. Look, FMX and OG Exchange, they got all the big coins. All the stuff gets listed over there pretty early. So go check it out. Link down below. Okay. Okay. Continuing. Okay. Continuing. Bitcoin. Gotta get through the rest of these charts real quick so we can answer your questions, guys. Bitcoin's still just stuck in a range, a wild range. I mean, look at this is absolute insanity, actually. We've basically been at $96,000, let's say, is the approximate average price since the 4th of February. The entire month, the price of Bitcoin has barely moved. We almost had a breakout. The other day. Rejected, of course, on the Bybit hack, unfortunately. I maintain the same opinion I've had for a while here. We need to get a daily close above really probably like $98,500, which you can see has been recent areas of price interest here for the market. Daily close above $98,500, which is super annoying because that's where we literally waked up to here on Friday before the Bybit hack happened. It's like we were on the way, man, to getting things going here. Okay. Yeah. And then it didn't happen. Crap. Here, Richard, this chart here, the 4th halving cycle line at the bottom left here, the little orange line right down here. Just give you an idea of where we are right now in the cycle, is the worst performing in Bitcoin's history. We're still early and interest is growing. So it's very bullish for Bitcoin. I was thinking about this actually today when I was walking to pick up my son. It's crazy from school. It was crazy that we've not come all this way for $109,000 Bitcoin. And if we have, it's like the worst cycle ever for Bitcoin. And like, I don't even know where we're going to go in the future from here, realistically. It's bad, right? If that was really the top for Bitcoin and it's over, which I don't think that it is. By every indicator that I see, on-chain indicators, technical indicators, macro indicators, we're approximately mid-cycle. Something can always happen that unwinds that and moves in the opposite direction, obviously. But from what I see, that's where we are. And mid-cycle is painful because we're in this phase right now of just not much happening for the cryptocurrency markets, right? Where's the good narratives? Where do people get excited about? Everyone's going so far on the risk spectrum, they lose so much money and they're feeling disenchanted with everything. But if you look here, we're basically on schedule, guys, for a major move higher. That volatility or lack thereof will not last forever. We're just hoping for upside volatility, not downside volatility. Don't need any more downside volatility, boss. And then crypto here, the good ETH chart. It's been on this line for years, man. We've retested it recently. We want to stay above that line, obviously, but make or break for a lot of coins right now. They're sitting at generational support, major support in a lot of cases. So great place for them to bounce from. If they fail to bounce, hold on to your butt, Mr. Crypto. This good chart here. ETH tracking just like Bitcoin's third cycle. Basically, you can see Bitcoin in the third cycle geared up in this giant triangle. Well, Ethereum doing a similar thing, could break out, of course, higher to the upside in that scenario. Titan and Crypto sharing this. Ethereum most hated rally imminent. He's sharing the stochastic RSI on the weekly here. Stochastic RSI is about to cross bullish in the oversold territory. Last time this happened, it led to major rallies. Look at this. Every time we've had a stochastic RSI crossover on the weekly in the oversold territory, which is below the sort of light frame box here, it was followed by massive price rallies. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to happen this time. We could stay in oversold conditions for a very long time, but looking good so far. Somebody, I'll just answer this question real quick in case we miss it later. Why is Radium tanking? Radium right now is tanking because Pump.Fun has announced they're going to release their own decentralized exchange. So basically what has been happening is when Pump.Fun meme coins graduate, they go straight to Radium. They're not going to go to Radium anymore. They're going to go stay on Pump.Fun. So Pump.Fun is going to extract even more money from the cryptocurrency market. It's been one of the most extractive, cancerous apps to launch in this entire damn industry. It's insanity. Pump.fun is not fun. It doesn't pump most of the time, and it's basically just a giant slaughterhouse for retail to go in and lose their money. It's not even like a casino. It's more like a slaughterhouse. You may as well go throw your money out the window. At least some of it might blow back in the window towards you. It's been crazy. The amount of insiders and bullshit and scamming on there is absolutely out of control. Anyway, it has been very beneficial for Radium because they've got huge business from them. Okay? If that goes away, which it seems to be it's going away, it calls into question the profitability of Radium moving forward. Now, it's not to say Radium has no business model going forward, but they're losing their primary business partner, let's say. Good question. We're going to save most of the questions for later. I saw that one and thought it was a pretty good one to answer. Ethereum right now, another make or break moment. I know what you're thinking. Gosh darn it, I've had some make or break moments the last few weeks, Larker. I can't deal with it anymore. I know. Too many make or break moments, man. Anyway, right now we're at this short-term uptrend line retest. So let's see if we can bounce there or if we cut through this like a hot knife through butter, man. Let's see. If we do, it's exhausting. Again, we were on the verge of a major breakout here for ETH, and then nothing happened. 20-day EMA remains the key line to reclaim with a decent candle close above it. Most hated mega alt season in history is inevitable, led by Ethereum. This is Ether National. Yes, this is the vibes we need, man. Definitely the vibes we need. Altcoins comeback will be legendary, says Titan Crypto. All the ingredients are there. Same people who hyped the meme coin super cycle pushed you to buy the top. Now swear a Bitcoin. Altcoins drowning in record-breaking FUD. Maximum altcoin season disbelief. The crazy thing is, too, is that literally the fundamentals for the altcoin market have literally never been better. Look at Aptos. Look at Say. Look at Sui. Solana's got some stuff going on right now, but everywhere else is doing good. Okay, everywhere else is doing good. There's so many things to be excited about this industry. We have CryptoZar, Pro Crypto White House, all that kind of stuff, man. Now, this is very similar, of course, to the last market cycle, where we had, of course, the first breakout attempt in 2019, didn't work, came up later, initial breakout above, came back down to retest, and then blasted higher. Okay, that's the other's chart right here, rejected again at the 20-day EMA. Once again, testing the area of support for altcoins. We need to see a bounce here and take out the 20-day EMA, as I've been saying for a long time. That's probably when the trend reverses. Until then, hold on to your butts. Ted here, altcoin market cap just had its first golden cross since 2021. Last time it happened, altcoin market cap pumped by 500% in just a few months. Franklin Templeton seeks SEC approval for a Solana ETF that involves staking. Good. I know, man, we got the Litecoin chart coming. Hold on a minute. We're going to look at it. Franklin Templeton, if they get that, look, Solana ETF staking is going to be hot, just like Ethereum staking is going to be hot. Ethereum staking is coming. Solana staking is going to come. Now that we know Solana is not a security, this should be really good. The market's probably really excited about this new SEC filing for an ETF. They're probably really excited about all the things going on on Solana land, right? No. Nope. Solana not looking great right now. Still a lot of fear from the unlocks, a lot of fear from just everything that's happened recently. People are very pessimistic in general about a lot of altcoins right now. Solana not immune to that. Okay, where are we up to? Near protocol. I'm sorry, man, we got so much stuff to cover. I'm sorry, we keep these streams keep getting so long, guys. I want to try to keep this main news segment 15 minutes, but anyway. We'll see. MJ Matrix says, how low can Solana go from here? I mean, look, unless we bounce here soon, I gotta keep real here, man. Unless we bounce here soon, because right now we are at a critical line of price support. We need to bounce there. We might bounce there. If we don't bounce there, it's pretty problematic because the next major area of price support for Solana, it's all the way down here, like 120 bucks. Don't shoot the messenger. Just saying what the charts are saying, man. And there's some weaker areas of price support at like, 135 or like 150 or some BS like that. But for the most part, the big one is down there at 120. So obviously you want to see Solana bouncing here sooner than later. Anyway, good things happening on Near. Daily transactions up, daily active addresses up, DEX volume up. Chart rejected again at the 20-day EMA, like most coins have been over the last few months here. Get a break above that, we could start seeing exciting things happening once again for Near, but right now it's in a pretty brutal downtrend with not a lot of light at the end of the tunnel until we take out that 20-day EMA, which we're close. We're close. We were close the other day. Again, on Friday, we were on the verge of something good happening, and then, yeah, Bybit had to go and get hacked, didn't they? Anyway, DeFi Maximus daily app revenue on Sonic, insane. Yes, absolutely. Undervalued coin. Sonic ranks 6th for DEX volume, up 84% just the last week. Sonic, the artist formerly known as Phantom, doing pretty good here. Take that comment off. Doing pretty good here right now. Came up to the major area of price resistance we targeted out here on the charts a few weeks ago. Obviously, if you made that trade, you've done pretty well for yourself, okay? Whether spot buying or leverage trade on that, it was pretty good. Now, we did get up to an overbought reading here on Thursday, Friday, so we're cooling down a little bit, hanging out around that area of price resistance. Let's see if we can consolidate here. Maybe nice fill up a nice big bull flag there and then push higher. That'd be nice to see. I think this everyone's getting very excited about what Sonic is doing, and there's probably a good amount of hype that will continue moving behind that as people keep bridging money over, making money, all that kind of stuff. Okay, couple more charts here, guys. We're getting into your questions. Litecoin corrected all the way down to the 20-day EMA. I'd like to see a daily close back above that. Key line here is at around 118, which is the 50-day EMA. That's what we don't want to lose in any significant way. Price correction back down there is fine. We still have 90% chance of this getting an ETF. It's only a $9 billion market cap coin. If it gets an ETF, if it gets $500 million of inflows, that has a serious impact on the price of Litecoin. Okay. 137 remains the price to beat right now. Okay. You can see how it's been major resistance multiple times now. Daily candle close over 137. Things probably start getting exciting for Litecoin in a very short amount of time. Okay, where are we at? Aptos chart, similar to Near, got rejected at the 20-day EMA, sitting on major trend line support. Got to bounce soon, guys. SUI, pretty similar situation, rejected the 20-day EMA, retesting the downtrend here. We could get a triple bottom if we come back down to retest the 200-day EMA around $3. Let's see how that plays out. My say bags, what up, guys? We actually have one above the 20-day EMA. Yes, great. Let's see how that continues to play out. Obviously, we need to show more strength here. Ideally, take out the 50-day EMA here around 30 cents. Then we might say, okay, this thing could be actually gunning up for a decent run here. Let's see how it plays out over the next few days. Okay, gosh darn, that's a lot of stuff, a lot of charts, a lot of news, a lot of stuff to cover. I hope it's useful for you guys. There's a lot of stuff going on. I know some of this stuff is like, okay, we've talked about the M2 and stuff like that, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Important to keep talking about it, to keep up to date with it. Lark, are you all in on Litecoin? No, of course I'm not all on Litecoin. That'd be crazy, man. It's about 4% of my portfolio or something right now. So a relatively large position of the portfolio. So cool. It's exciting. By the way, hydrate, guys. Hydrate. Okay. If you ever want to see my portfolio disclosures, you'll find those down below in the description on YouTube, pinned comment over on X, all my current holdings, OTC deals, venture round investments, all that kind of stuff. Okay. It's all over there for you. You can go check it out anytime you want. You're going to find something else that's very important there, which is a risk statement, because investing in crypto is risky and you can lose all your money. I'm serious. You're probably finding that out now. Back when I was saying it 3 months ago, you're like, oh, yeah, okay, Lark, sure. I'm gonna do it. And it's gone. Okay. You can lose all your money. Crypto's risky as shit. This is a crazy industry. Stocks are hitting all-time highs. Crypto's cut beyond belief. It's insane. Except Bitcoin, of course. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. Take that seriously. Always do your own research. Always be ready to take the risks. Guys, we're on the Voss today. By the way, on the Voss, this is the usual one. But I got some specialty waters coming soon from Corsica and Switzerland. It's part of our new sponsorship deal with Lake, which I'm pretty excited about trying those out. So. Okay. Airdrop farming. Where is it? Airdrop farming has sucked this year. Yeah, there's been some opportunities, man. I don't know. Like the one I didn't farm was Hyperliquid because I got so jaded by so many shitty airdrops like Scroll and Starknet and all these kind of guys who really just are farming us. right? We're not farming the airdrop. They're farming us and getting millions of dollars and keep stretching it out and stretch. Here's another task to do and another task to do. And they raise tens of millions of dollars from VCs. And is the hat working? The hat is working. The hat is on. Okay. Hat's on. Does the red light hat really regrow hair? What's the results? Well, I haven't been using it that long. It doesn't regrow hair, but I think it more sort of makes your hair that is still there more robust, I would say. Anyway, I like wearing it. What are we going to do? Special water to even hear yourself. You got to appreciate something. I don't drink like wine. I used to be into like special wines, right? Get yourself like a nice like $100 bottle of wine or something like that. And no, you don't need like $1,000 bottle of wine. I can, just don't need it. Okay. I've never found the difference between $100 and $1,000 bottle of wine to be that dramatic, to be honest. That's usually just the extra, marketing or whatever. But get yourself a nice $100 bottle of wine. It can be really nice. $200 bottle of wine if you're feeling really crazy. But I don't drink wine that much anymore. So I take enjoyment in water. Some of them taste slightly different than the others. Some of them have more aggressive bubbles than others. It's fun. Hydrate, guys. Hydrate. Okay. Jokes aside here. Where are we up to? The weird water drink moment. Yes. Hydrate. Lark was bald at Christmas. Is radium going? No, radium's not going to zero. But I could see radium definitely going lower. I mean, with the weakness in Solana right now, and with the guys at Pump.Fun, which I don't have the numbers of how much business Pump.Fun has provided to radium, but I'm sure it's very significant. And because of that, it's going to really eat into their bottom line. There's not going to be as many buybacks going on. So it's not to say that radium doesn't have any other business. They've got all kinds of stuff they do. They've got a lot of other tokens that are not Pump.Fun tokens, but Pump.Fun's been a major business source for them. They've benefited massively from the slaughterhouse. Lark, what do you think about the upcoming unlocks for Aptos? I mean, it's not great to have unlocks in such a weak market, to be honest. My guess is that they're probably going to talk to some extent to the VCs and stuff and try not to get them all to make a dump on day one, which tends not to be the case anyway. Usually the unlocks FUD is greater. It's one of those situations, it's like a chihuahua, right? Unlock FUD's like the chihuahua of crypto. The bark's usually way worse than the bite, so to speak. And I think a lot of unlock FUD is quite like that. The Aptos unlock's not so insane, to be honest. I think the market can absorb it. But if it's all like, market sold on day one on one candle, like, yeah, okay, that's going to be bad. But it usually doesn't happen like that. So we see. The unlocks obviously can create a lot of continued pressure here for a lot of these coins. So it's not fantastic. And that applies to a lot of other coins as well. Would Jupiter get affected as well due to Pump.Fun? I mean, Jupiter, their business model definitely does not rely on the sort of same business model that Radium does, right? So I don't think it's going to be as much of a deal for Jupiter. Remember, Jupiter's a DEX aggregator, so they'll probably just integrate Pump.Fun as part of their DEX aggregation service, and it might even be just sort of a wash for them. So probably not a big deal for Jupiter. I think the more, I think the more problematic situation for Jupiter is sort of everything that happened with Libra and the implications of potential insider trading, allegedly, over at Meteora, which is linked to Jupiter, of course. And so we'll see how it plays out over there. Anyway, the buybacks are starting soon for Jupiter, so that's bullish. We got that going, man. What happened today? Said something was hacked. Yeah, well, Bybit was hacked for $1.4 billion, but we had another hack today too, some stablecoin protocol called Infinity. I've never heard of it, but they got hacked for $50 million. So how are you liking Dubai? Yes, Dubai is great. I kind of joke and call it Duvibe sometimes. So that's great, man. I love it. It's absolutely a huge fan. Absolutely huge fan. Absolutely love living here. It's great. Yeah, just fantastic. I'm definitely happy that we made the move, that we left New Zealand. And I know I love New Zealand. New Zealand's, home, right? But happy we left New Zealand, happy to be here. And I feel like we're probably going to be here for quite a long time, to be honest, unless something dramatic changes in our lives. But yeah. Okay. Why Dubai? So far away. Well, I mean, it's all relative. It's all relative, isn't it? So far away from what? For me, I didn't have any family left in New Zealand anymore. I moved there with my mom back in the day, and she left. She moved back to the States. I have some family in America. My wife's from Russia. We have family in Russia. So it's actually closer. It's one flight now to get to see my dad instead of 3 planes. It's only a 6-hour flight to go see grandma in Russia versus 30 hours and 3 planes and all that. It's just a lot of BS, basically. So, yeah, for us, Dubai's not far away. It's right where we need it to be. All depends. Dubai is not for everybody. I definitely think Dubai is not for everybody. I think there's a lot of people who would really struggle in Dubai, whether because of, you'd be working a 9-to-5 job, and I work from home, so I'm pretty lucky. I don't have to go fight in the traffic every day. Traffic's pretty bad here. You wouldn't like the heat. Some people just don't like heat, right? And look, it's hot. Okay. It's hot, especially when we got here in September, and it was 39 degrees every day. Okay. 39 damn degrees every day. It's hot. Okay. Now it's been winter recently. It's been much nicer, but again, not for everybody. I know there's some people who really prioritize partying in their lives, or they got to smoke dope every day or something like that. And that's just not what happens here. It's not the lifestyle here, right? If you want to live that life, I don't know, move to California or Oregon or Amsterdam or something. There's plenty of places where you can go and live that lifestyle, right? But it's not here. For me, I don't need any of those things. So it actually gives me all the stuff that I want. Tax efficiency, the center for my industry, incredibly safe, good schools, globally connected to anywhere I want to go, and lots of other benefits. So yeah, anyway, enough Dubai shilling here. Let's continue. Where do you recommend to move to in Dubai with a small family with 2 young boys? Not too expensive. Look, there's a lot of great districts out there. I don't know what not too expensive is for you. Here's the thing. You might get a false sense of what Dubai is, or we're talking about Dubai today. You might get a false sense of what Dubai is based on the shit that you see on social media, right? Everybody's got Lamborghinis. Everybody's living in the beachside villas, all that kind of stuff. Most people here just live in normal apartments, right? And if you're happy to live in just a regular district, right? You don't have to live in the fanciest district in town or whatever, then you can live a pretty normal priced lifestyle. I mean, comparative to what you're going to live in another big sort of city in the West. So if you could afford to live in a place like that, then you probably can afford to live in Dubai. So yeah. Glad I sold all my Bitcoin at 108K. That was a close one. Good job. Good job. Are you happy with your fart coin position? Hasn't worked out super well so far. Put it that way. But we'll see how it goes. I think if it drops much further, I'll probably move it back into cash again. Which, okay, Lark has gone down so much. Yeah, I know. But I look at it like this. It was from the Brett position, which was basically a position that was all in profits because I'd already taken profits on multiple times, taken out my initials, etc. So it's basically a position that was all in profits. So fine, just got less profits. But anyway, such as things. I still think Fartcoin has got a good rebounds potential when markets heat up again, whenever that's going to be, because it still gets incredible mind share. It still gets incredible attention. So Fartcoin, man, Fartcoin. I'll probably goes to 15 cents. Hopefully not. Hopefully it bounces back and we see it pushing back up. But it needs to be a broader risk on season. And the way crypto's been acting right now, we're not in a broader risk on movement. Mostly lived in Wellington the last 7-8 years, but before that, I lived in Auckland, mostly on Waiheke Island, actually, not actually in Auckland City, but just off the coast of Auckland. Very small, chill island. Brain Armstrong, Brian. I call him Brain. This got that sweet bald head, man. Looks like a Brain Armstrong. He wants to tokenize digital traditional securities. Does he mean coin or what exactly? Probably everything. Probably everything. They probably wants to bring all tokenized securities on chain. So it's going to be the Coinbase stock, but it'll be all kinds of stuff. And Larry Fink's talking about the same thing. A lot of companies are talking about this. So I think we're going to see a lot of that happening, to be honest. And that'll bring more money into the crypto markets. Do you feel happy spending the money on those new passports? For me, yes, absolutely. We bought Grenada passports a couple years back. For me, absolutely. Buying the Grenada passports was 100% worth it. And it was a great thing to spend money on, in my opinion, better than buying a new watch or something like that. So I think that the long-term benefits from those 100% outweigh the cost for me. The no herb thing is a deal breaker for me. Like I said, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Some people, I'm smoking a blunt as we speak. King, I see you, man. I see you. 100% Dubai is not for everybody. And like I said, if you got certain priorities in life, then it's not going to be a great fit for you. Okay, one or two more. Oh my gosh, one or two more here, guys. We're going to finish up. Any news about smoking chicken fish? Yeah, it's been smoked. They took the fish and they took the chicken and they stuck it in the oven and they burnt it. All we have is a big pile of ashes. Our dreams. Still holding my smoking chicken fish, man. I don't know. I need to do better risk management on some of these low cap things. It's only like 0.1% of my portfolio. It doesn't really matter all that much, but like, yeah, still. Anyway, whatever. I'm holding it, man. Maybe one day it comes back, but otherwise, just gonna watch it go to zero. Negative. I'm gonna my smoking chicken fish bag's gonna go down so bad. I'm gonna go owe somebody money for it. Some guy's gonna knock a door one day, like, yeah, your smoking chicken fish bag's gone negative. You owe us $50. Oh crap. April 23rd, 5:05 p.m. with peak bull run. Yes, Zotix. Yes, we need some bullish vibes around here, man. I dig it. Bitcoin to 85K. Yeah, maybe. I've been hearing the same thing for a couple months now, as we basically ranged nonstop. I mean, think about the insanity of the Bitcoin chart right now. No, really. Let's just have a look at it real quick. The price of Bitcoin has essentially been, let's say, about $96,000 since the 21st of November. Oh, we've had some deviations to the upside. Oh, we've had some deviations to the downside. But essentially, we've just been ranging sideways in a range from about $90,000 to $100,000, $102,000 approximately most of the time for months. It's crazy stuff, man. Now we might get a flush down to 85K at some point, but I feel like that would have happened back here at the start of February when we had the big liquidity flush, when we had all the liquidations and the cascading dump on ETH and stuff like that. A lot of leverage on ETH, which unwound during that moment. A lot of people, of course, got liquidated and screwed, and that sucks, but don't take too many risks, guys. Anyway, crazy stuff. Okay, last one. What happened? EMC, man, sold at a law, big law. Yeah, just always selling these days. That team, those guys had a real chance to do something good, but just you run into it so often in crypto, and I see this where you have these teams that are just, probably just such unbelievable thick-glassed nerds that just can't crack the other side of crypto, which is community management. Getting in front of people, building a community, communicating with people, all this kind of stuff. So, yeah, I had high hopes for that one, but yeah, turned out pretty bad. Worst bull run ever. This cycle absolutely sucks. So far, it does. I'm hoping for better days in the not so distant future, man. But geez Louise, it's been rough recently. It has been absolutely rough recently. I understand why people are just kind of giving up and walking away. Makes sense. You're looking at the stock markets, you're basically hitting nonstop to all-time highs all the time. Small stocks are running and big stocks are running. And here we are in crypto trying to outperform that. And except for Bitcoin, not much has been outperforming a lot of the stock market. Even Bitcoin, you should have bought NVIDIA a year ago. You would have outperformed versus Bitcoin. Anyway, guys, we're going to finish up there. It's been fun. We'll be back tomorrow to talk more crypto. I'll see you then.